country stuff. Oh, that was close. I was watching CMAs on YouTube. I don't have cable, so I watch everything on Netflix and YouTube. But so I was just watching highlights, and I watched the opening, and it was the very first song they did was "Mama Tried." Like, oh, bet that would sound good on a Merlin. So I sat down, and actually, it's been a good 3 or 4 days of testing every part out and seeing what works. And I think I've got it. Well, you guys can be the judge, but from all the parts in there, it's I think I've got it pretty good. So I organized my YouTube page. I made a bunch of playlists now, so if you guys are looking, it's all done in playlists. You can look at rock lessons, pop lessons, country lessons. And I was thinking, you know what? It's been a long time since I did some country and some traditional stuff, which I'm gonna focus on over in the next little bit here and do some more. This is mainly what I do on guitar anyway. So a lot of the rockier and the poppier stuff I've been doing is because it's stuff I used to play on guitar, so it's easy to figure out on Merlin. Easier to figure out on Merlin. But it's the more traditional stuff that I'm gonna focus on. I'm still gonna do the other stuff, but for now, I'm gonna focus on this a little bit more. Other than that, let's get to it. So we got a bunch of chords. Song key is in D. You've got G. You got a couple different versions of it. No, just the one version of the G, sorry. No, you got that G as well. You got the bar G. And you've got A. We do an A up here as well. We do a B minor. And that's pretty much it. So your D is open, open, open. Your G is open, 1, 3. And then 3, 3, 3. Your A is 1, open, 1. And then 4, 4, 4. B minor is 2, 1, 0. If I'm missing anything, we'll get to it when we get to it. Alright, let's start with the intro. This might turn into a pretty long lesson because there's quite a few parts. So the intro, I've been experimenting. There's 2 different ways of doing it. We'll do the easy way to start, which is all fingering on the high string. So I don't know if it's done 3 times, 2 times, or 4 times, but for me, when I was playing it, 3 times seemed right, and then you do that little run up. We don't do the bends like the electric bends from the song. I haven't figured those out, so you guys can add that in later. But so it's all open, 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 and then your fingering is on your 4th, your 3rd, and your 2nd. You just walk it down. So you start with a bass note, and you just rake, or not rake, but just pluck it back up. So that very first one, you hit that bass note first, and then you just continue going back and forth. And then that last part, you go start on your 1st fret on the high string, 2nd fret on your middle string, and you slide them both up. So you slide them up 1 fret. Okay, so that's the easy version. Harder version is following more traditionally what the acoustic guitar is doing, where you're going to be hitting, you're going to be noting on the 2nd string as well. So basically, instead of open, open, you're going to do open 3rd. Everything else stays the same, but instead of open, open, it's open 3rd. Either way works. Like I said, the easier way works just fine. Basically, what they're doing on guitar is just a open D type of thing. but you don't have an open D on the guitar, so you're fretting up a higher voicing. So when you do it on there, so on Merlin you're done open D as it comes, right? So you don't actually have to hit that note, but so either way works. The noting on the third on the second string will give you more what their sound is when they did it. Next part. So this does it, we'll call it twice per verse. They're both exactly the same except the ending. Okay, so you'll end up repeating this over and over again, and then the ending just changes. We'll get into that in a second. So did I screw that up? Yeah, so the first time ends on the A. So there is that far reach on your G. And actually we do this quite a bit in this song. So you're all in D until that. Basically it's D, G, D, G is what you're doing. So it's D, G, D, G, D, G, A. So, and then the second time through, you just do everything the same except the very last. So you want to end on a D on that one. So instead of going to the G at the end, you go to the A and then D. Let's do them both together nice and slow. So that's one verse. And then, so to start the song, you do the verse twice and then the chorus. So let's just do the verse one more time, nice and slow all the way. So that's the chorus. So we're gonna start on your second, on your high D. So second, fourth, all the way up to seventh. Well, see, slowing it down always messes me up. So we go into the G. So that's the first part. Second part, we're going to B minor. A. high A, second part. So first and second. No, see, don't ignore that. So that's first, second part. After you do the B minor, so it's kind of following that first, the first verse a little bit. B minor. So that's the last part. Let's do it all together. See, every time I play it, I do, if there's an empty spot, I will throw in a little bit extra. Like on the B minor, when I'm playing the B minor and actually going to speed, I'll throw in a little bit there. Just to add, because the B minor, when he's singing, because what we're basically doing, like always, is we're trying to follow the melody of his of his vocals on the Merlin, right? And there's times when the vocals are flat, not flat, but there's no change in the melody. So you know, I throw in a little bit of flash or whatever there, just to. What did I say 2 videos ago? I hate flash, and I'd rather have feeling. But you're just trying to fill up the space, kind of thing, right? Or you know, don't let it breathe. Either way. Okay, let's go start to finish. Really slow. And we'll do it with the hard intro. Oh wait, I said slow. Do the verse once and now into the chorus. So it's not too bad once you break it all down and put into pieces. And you see, a lot of times the vocal melodies usually repeat over and over again, right? So when you're trying to put the melody to the chords and do it all at once, you actually end up repeating a bunch of stuff over and over again. And if you can break it down to where you learn what parts repeat, then you only got to learn it once, right? That makes logical sense to me. So don't ever look at a song as, well, there's so much in there, how am I going to learn it? Because it really does just repeat over and over again. There might be different endings, different beginnings, but it does repeat. Okay, that's it. Mama tried. Did I say who this? Did I say? I always screw this up. Crap. I'm trying to think now. Is this Merle or is this Waylon? It's Merle, isn't it? Oh my god, this is horrible. No, it's Waylon. Oh my god, this is so embarrassing, man. Don't make fun of me. Either way, it's Mama tried. The right artist will be in the title. I should cut this end part out. Practice patience, have fun. We'll see you guys later.